So the woke celebrities in Hollywood are in full panic mode after a hilarious twist exposed just how fake their moral crusades really are. You see, celebrities from Hollywood are just melting down again, and honestly, it's just becoming one of the funniest recurring stories in modern America. Okay, so basically, every few years, these celebrities in Hollywood would lose their minds whenever something doesn't even go their way politically. Okay, so now it's also reached another level where the sheer panic in the cry with the crying and the fake fear that they're all pretending that they've had for the latest after the latest news that shattered their echo chambers, and these celebrities are promising to flee the country, pack their bags and stuff, and just never come back. I mean, they say that every time, but this time their desperation feels real, and it's also exposing just how disconnected Hollywood has become from all the normal people. I mean, heck, George Clooney has already done that. Okay, so basically, you can tell how fragile these celebrities are when one video from a panic leftist feminist started begging them to stay and went viral. Okay, so this woman literally pleads for Hollywood celebrities to fight for the country instead of leaving, and she also starts calling some of them out. So let's go ahead and take a watch to it.
Right, well, I'm not going to take too much of your time this morning here, okay? Because I just have one quick question I'd like to pose, which is not rhetorical. Where the fuck are the movie stars right now? Would you mind telling me? Where the fuck is George Clooney, who's married to a civil rights lawyer? Where's Brad Pitt? Where's Denzel? Where's Julianne Moore? Meryl Streep. I mean, I know where Meryl Streep is. She's reenacting the fucking Met Gala for The Devil Wears Prada. Why? Have we heard nothing? Not a single word from any of these people. I mean, surely it's not because they're afraid.
Well, probably, or maybe the fact that they're so comfortable with their lifestyle, some of them. But then again, she called out people like George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Denzel Washington, Julianne Moore, and even Meryl Streep and stuff, as if there's some kind of moral army and everything. The most trustworthy person I would find among them would be Denzel Washington. But hey, I mean, if he votes for the Democrat Party or left or the Republican Party, so what? But what's funny is that she's just asking for people who haven't had a real conversation with regular Americans in decades. George Clooney, for instance, I mean, he's already gone. Okay, so he's right now living comfortably in France right now. Okay, so that's how these Hollywood elites and stuff handle crisis, by running to another mansion over in Europe. Okay, so these same celebrities who also love to go ahead and preach about justice, inclusion and stuff, and even empathy from their gated neighborhoods and stuff, while just going ahead and telling everyone out there, everyone else, how to live. But when something actually happens that doesn't fit their particular narrative, I mean, they start panicking. Okay, they start to panic. They talk about leaving America instead of just living with the results of a republic or even democracy. That's how shallow the faith of Hollywood has become. Okay, so these particular celebrities don't believe in free speech or even unity. They just believe in total control. All right, so then when they lose it, they run. Now the worst part is that they actually think regular Americans will actually beg them to stay, like the woman did in that video. Okay, so basically nobody is begging anymore. You see, most people are just laughing at this point. Okay, so take actress America Ferrera, for example. She's one of the many celebrities saying that she's devastated by what's going on in Washington, where she claims that it's no longer safe for Latinas and women in the U.S. I mean, that right there is just absurd, and there are women who are working in government, law enforcement, and even leadership everywhere, including in the current Trump administration. But Hollywood celebrities like her don't really live in reality, or so it seems. Now they live in headlines and even blue sky feeds. When she says she might have to leave the country, it just sounds like another attention grab at this point. Now people are not buying it anymore at all, and you can just tell how her posts are just getting ratioed into oblivion. You see, nobody's falling for the fear mongering anymore. And then there's also Shakira and stuff, another celebrity who's using her fame to push the same tired narrative that America is a place of fear for immigrants. Let's go ahead and take a watch of this particular video.
An immigrant in the U.S. it means living in constant fear. And it's painful to see. I just hope that they can be treated, and that we all can be treated under principles of equity and freedom.
Hang on, wait. She says that living here means living in constant fear. Fear of what? Having to pay less taxes or having freedom? These celebrities just simply keep talking about fear when they're surrounded by private security and even multi-million-dollar homes. I mean, that right there is just ridiculous. And now for anyone who come here legally, something that she didn't say, legally, this country still offers more opportunity and safety than anywhere else. But that part never fits the script for Hollywood celebrities, because victimhood is their favorite role to play, okay? And then, you know, these out of touch celebrities just simply keep confusing illegal immigration with oppression and stuff. They act like the U.S. is targeting anyone who doesn't look like them, and when in reality, Americans just want, you know, laws followed by everybody. The irony is that if these same celebrities move to the countries that they claim to admire and stuff, the ones that they name drop in, you know, different interviews, you know, they lose their freedom and stuff that they love in a week. But no, when they say that they're leaving America, I mean, they don't mean, you know, Venezuela or Cuba. They mean they're going to France and stuff, Italy, or even London, where they can still enjoy luxury while pretending to be refugees. I mean, that's the hypocrisy of Hollywood in plain sight right now, okay? And then there's also George Clooney, as you all know. I mean, y'all remember how that Panic woman asked where he was and stuff. Well, he's already been gone, as I mentioned. Clooney is living in France, and he's not looking back anytime soon. I mean, that's how much faith these Hollywood celebrities have in the country that they actually claim to love. Okay, and that's saying a mouthful. They can't even handle being in the same nation as people who disagree with them politically. Okay, so they call themselves patriots and stuff, but the moment things don't go their way, I mean, they're just gone, okay? That's not courage at all, okay? So leaving Leonardo DiCaprio is another case. He's joining the exodus and stuff, saying that, exodus of celebrities, saying this is no longer my country or my America. That's from a guy who just released a film glorifying Antifa and demonizing border enforcement. The movie flopped hard, which tells you how far removed Hollywood has become from everyday Americans. You see, nobody wants to sit through another lecture from rich celebrities who fly private jets while telling others to ride bikes and for the cause of ESG and stuff for the planet. DiCaprio has made a career out of preaching to the public while living the opposite of what he says, okay? And then there's also, you know, Amy Schumer. You see, who she might be the funniest of one of all. She's now saying that she might move to London because, well, she can't live in this version of America. I mean, good, go. No one's stopping her. I mean, these celebrities act like, you know, America will collapse if they leave. Well, it won't. If anything, things will get quieter. The most predictable thing about Hollywood celebrities is that, you know, they'll always run to a country with equal or greater privilege while talking about inequality. I mean, you'll never see celebrities like Amy Schumer move to places she claims to defend because she doesn't want equality, okay? She just wants more applause, okay? Or just applause. I mean, that's what all of this really is, applause chasing. Every few years, these Hollywood celebrities need to feel relevant again. They can't handle being ignored anymore. And when the box office crashes or people just stop caring about their politics, they event a crisis, and suddenly America is a threat, and they're bravely speaking out. But all of it's just theater. It's just the same kind of performance that made these celebrities rich in the first place over in Hollywood. They've just replaced scripts with hashtags. They call it activism, but it's nothing more than marketing. Now, the only people who fooled are the ones who still living on social media, and it's also no coincidence that all of this crying from Hollywood and the celebrities there came right after Trump's latest comments and stuff about, cracking down on, domestic extremists. I mean, simply put, he was talking about, labeling Antifa as a terrorist organization, and that sent these celebrities into massive meltdown mode because, well, they've spent years just defending Antifa as freedom fighters, basically. And now, I mean, they realize that their narrative is starting to fall apart. In fact, the fact that the president is finally treating violent groups as the threat that they are scares the Hollywood establishment because it just simply exposes how they've been covering for chaos all along. Okay, so the truth is the average person doesn't care about what celebrities think anymore. Okay, the magic of Hollywood has died, simply put, because people can just see the massive hypocrisy in real time. I mean, you can't pretend to be oppressed when you're worth, millions and live behind a wall. I mean, the internet itself made it impossible for these celebrities to go ahead and hide behind polished PR. Every meltdown gets recorded, every contradiction gets replayed, and honestly, the more they talk, the less credibility they have. You see, Hollywood has created its own downfall by turning entertainment into woke activism instead of just focusing on talent. I mean, that's what Hollywood used to be about. But it's also incredible to see just how much self-inflicted damage that these celebrities have caused. Okay, you see, Hollywood used to represent creativity, freedom, and even risk-taking, but now it just represents fear, conformity, and elitism. Now, these actors and musicians are just terrified of being canceled by their own peers, so they copy the same talking points, and they've also created a system, simply put, where thinking differently means exile. And the only way to stay relevant is to outdo each other in fake outrage. I mean, that's why these celebrities saying, I'm leaving America, these declarations sound so identical. It's not individuality at all. That's just them branding themselves once again. But honestly, at the end of the day, I mean, these celebrities from Hollywood aren't even victims, okay? They're just bad actors off camera. They built a world where emotion replaces logic, and now they're trapped in it. Now, the rest of us are just watching the show, and when they cry out fear, oppression, or even dangerous rhetoric, what they really mean is that they're actually scared of losing their influence, okay? And that's already happening in real time, where the Americans have moved on from these celebrities in Hollywood. People are supporting independent creators, comedians, and even storytellers who don't lecture them. Okay, so the monopoly of Hollywood and the celebrities in them is breaking, and they don't know how to handle it anymore. Okay, so the funniest part is that despite all the drama, these celebrities will stay. Despite all the drama, these celebrities will stay exactly where they are in this country, enjoying the freedom that they claim doesn't exist. They'll keep making movies, keep giving awards to each other, and just keep tweeting about oppression from their iPhones. And the only difference is that fewer people are listening. Now, the more they talk, the more irrelevant they become. Okay. Now, the average American doesn't, need Hollywood to go ahead and tell them what's right and wrong. I mean, they see through the act now. They see these celebrities in Hollywood doing all the wrong. That's what truly terrifies these celebrities. So, yeah, Hollywood can just keep losing their mind over, Trump, over America, over anything that just challenges their bubble, basically. But it's not changing anything at all. All right. So the people are not following their lead anymore. The culture has shifted. Regular Americans are just taking back entertainment one cancer celebrity at a time. Every meltdown, every "I'm leaving the country" statement, every fake cry for justice just reminds people just simply how fake this industry is. Now, the empire of make believe is collapsing, and the celebrities over in Hollywood who built it are the last to realize it. So, let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Be sure to smash the like button, share the video forward across social media, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell for future uploads, notifications, and I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, peace.